All right, so the Maple 19th anniversary event is going on right now, and you want to know what to buy. You are a new player to this game, or maybe you're in the mid game and you're not sure what to buy. You're not sure how to use your coins. I'm at all these different parts of the game. Some of you might be trying to clear H-Lucid. Some of you might be trying to clear CRA. Well, this is the perfect video for you. I'm going to tell you what to buy, what the priorities are, and how you can get the coins to buy each item. So let's first start with each of the different currencies. There's 3 different currencies in this event, right? There's the Maple Leaves, the Maple Candies, and the Maple Stars. So the yellow ones, the Maple Leaves, you get them by going down here and talking to Mariella, accepting a request, and you will unlock a skill called Maple Fiesta. And basically, if you're hitting monsters that are within 20 levels of you, 20 levels higher than you, or 20 levels below you, you will passively gain coins until you're at a max of 300 coins per day. It says obtain today 300 out of 300, so I'm maxed out. Or on Sundays, it would say 600 out of 600 because it's double. And these blue coins, the Maple Candies, you get them from Flana. You play her minigame, but you need to get a total of 500 out of 500. On Sundays, it'll be 1k out of 1k, and you'll be capped out. And these purple coins, these Maple Stars, you get them from clearing weekly bosses. All you have to do is talk to this pink bean statue that says Maple Star Shop. You want to press, I want to get Maple Stars. And since I'm already capped out, I can't get any more. It tells you how many you've gotten per week. You get 1,600 per week. All you have to do is clear your weekly bosses. By weekly bosses, I mean these ones. That's all you have to do. Like, you know, Chaos Zack, Enlomian, CRA, all that stuff. And you will get Maple Stars. Now, let's talk about all the different shops and what to buy in them. So the most important one that I'm sure many of you are having trouble choosing what to buy is with the Maple Leaves, the yellow coins. So if you talk to Emma over here, the Maple Leaf shop, there are 2 tabs. There's the Enhanced tab and the Growth tab, and they both have different items, right? Now, you'll notice that some of this stuff is really, really expensive. Like this event ring costs 3,000, legendary coupon costs 4,000. These cubes are 200 each. Like they're really, really expensive. The first thing you should look at when you're trying to buy an item is whether or not it says in orange above it, account bound, transferable within world, or if it says untradeable. If it says untradeable, please make sure that you buy the item on the character that you want to use it on, because you're not going to be able to trade it between other characters. If the item, like this flame for example, says account bound, transferable within world, I would highly recommend capping Maple Leafs on a different character so that you could buy them on that character and then put them on your main. Now, let me explain why. So I calculated that through killing monsters, if you started on the first day of the event and until the last day of the event, you will get a total of 16,800 Maple Leaves. That includes the Sunday double limit. So with 16,800, right? That's per character. You can cap the Maple Leaves on as many characters as you want. So if I've been killing the monsters on 5 characters every single day, then I would have 16,800 coins across 5 characters total. That would give me around 84,000 coins. So obviously that's a lot. And you would be able to transfer some of the items to your main. So the reason why I'm talking about capping on multiple characters is because one character alone, even with the Maple Wish Orb giving you bonus coins or whatever else comes in the future, you will not have enough to buy out everything. You won't. So I recommend you cap on at least 2 other characters to be able to buy everything. If you want to buy everything, of course. So let's look at these Black Flames, for example. If you wanted to buy all of these Black Flames, it would be a total of 20,000 coins you would need. And like I said earlier, you're only getting 16,800 coins from one character throughout the whole event. So if you only did this event on your main, you're not going to have enough to buy the Black Flames. And that's just the Black Flames. That's not the E-Flames or the regular Flames or anything else you want. Not the droplets, nothing. So I would highly recommend capping on at least 2 other characters so that you can buy pretty much everything that you need. Now, with that out of the way, what should you buy, right? So in my opinion, the most important thing to buy is this 2x. You get 5 of these every single day, and you can buy them per character. So that means every single character that you want to train, you can get 2x for it every single day. I think this is the highest value for no matter where you are in the game. If you're somebody who does not have max arcane symbols, I think the next most valuable thing for you is to buy the arcane symbols. Keep in mind, these are untradeable, which means that you have to buy them on your main character that you want to buy them on. These are also per character, so you can buy 100 symbols on your main and 100 symbols on your mule. Now, I think after that, the next very important thing to buy are these nodes. Now, you have to be very careful with the nodes. These experience nodes, personally, I would not buy these right away. And the reason for that is they cost 1,000 each, and you could only get 10 of them, and they're untradeable. So it's not like if you cap on a different character, you can transfer the XP nodes to your main. You would need to spend 10,000 of your main's coins just on this alone. So I would be very careful and leave the XP nodes till the end of the event, because they'll eat up all your coins. The regular nodes are fine to purchase. Now, the next very important thing to buy, if you do not have these event rings, the Tenebris ring, Glory Guard ring, and Awake ring, you can get it from this coupon. And it's very important to see that this coupon is tradable. So I would highly recommend buying it on a different character and transferring the coupon to your main if you don't have these. These rings are very strong for training. You can use these rings to farm with very strong accessories. So they're rings that even I use myself. Literally these 3 rings: Tenebris ring, Heroic ring, and Glory Guard ring. I use all 3 of them to train with. They're very strong rings. So after you get these rings, I would also highly recommend getting the legendary potential scroll. It is transferable, so I would recommend buying it with another character's coins instead of your main's coins and transferring it to your main so that you could get a free legendary on one of your event rings. Same with the unique potential scroll. You can also buy it on another character, transfer it, and put it on your gear, and you would be able to get an item at unique right away and skip the tiering up process. Now, these droplets, so you only get 20 of each droplet. It does help. So if you have extra coins on another character, I would recommend buying them, but I wouldn't spend your main's coins on them. Now, something that is very expensive that you can use to enhance the event rings that you previously bought are these event ring exclusive solid cubes. Now, you'll notice that these cubes cannot be traded. If you are somebody who bought these event rings and you want to make training gear and you want to be able to roll the potential lines and save your mesos, you would need to spend your main's coins on this. So this is something that I would recommend spending your main's Maple Leaf coins on if you are somebody who needed drop gear and meso gear to train. These hard and solid cubes over here, they are transferable, so you could use an alternate character's coins to buy them, and it'll help re-roll your gear on your main. Now, the flames. The flames are something that if you are early into the game, I really don't recommend buying. They are so expensive, and flames don't matter that much when you're very early into the game. You can get some red flames and try to roll a bit of stat on your gear, but these E-flames and Karma Black flames, they're more for like later game players that are trying to roll for really high flames. These are something that I would buy myself because I already have the event rings. I don't need droplets. I don't need arcane symbols. You get what I'm saying? I would only buy these flames if all of these other things, I don't need them anymore. Like, I don't need my arcane symbols are max. I don't need nodes anymore. I don't need droplets anymore. I don't need event rings. So these flames are lower priority, but because I already have all of the other stuff. And with these flames, it's very important to mention that they are very expensive. They're transferable, so you need other characters to be capping on so that you can even buy the flames in the first place. They are very expensive. So if you're new to the game, I would stay away from the flames. Buy the stuff you actually need, like the event rings, the 2x, and the arcane symbols. They're way more important, and you can use other characters to buy them for your main. Other little things like e-pots I would buy if you are really in need of potentials early game. It can help a lot. Stamps, I would never buy stamps. You could just buy them at the general store for very cheap with mesos. 17-star scroll, I would never buy this 17-star scroll unless you really are capping on a lot of characters and you have a ton of coins. 17 stars is very cheap to get on event. 5,000 coins is really expensive. I wouldn't really bother getting this. Meso pouches, they give you like nothing. I would save your coins. And circulators don't matter that much. I wouldn't bother. Legendary circulator, if you're somebody who has a boss mule and you have a lot of coins excess on that boss mule, keep that in mind because this is not tradable. You can buy the legendary circ, it's fine. Trait boost potion can be useful, but keep in mind it's untradeable, so you have to buy it on the character that needs the trait boost. You can unlock your pocket slot with this. You need 2 of them. If your charm is at level 1, you need 2 of them to get to over level 30 for the pocket slot. But that's about it from the Maple Leaf shop. I wouldn't really buy anything else. I hope that gave you some clarity on the Maple Leaf shop. This is usually what people struggle with and don't know what to buy. Now, let's move on to the Maple Star shop. This is what you get with, this is the pink candies that you get from bossing. Now, keep in mind, if you're somebody who bossed from the first week and you cap out your coins, you'll be able to buy pretty much everything except for like maybe these circs. But other than that, I'm going to tell you what to buy if you're somebody who can't cap and what the priorities are. So if you're level 260 or higher, the absolute highest priority for this shop is the sacred symbols. Even if you only have surname unlocked, you should try your best to spend all your coins on upgrading your symbols. Buy all of these out. It is very, very important. Now, the second thing that is very important is the droplets. You can get 100 of each. If you still need arcane spares, this is basically a free arcane spare because each arcane armor costs 108 droplets. So you get 100 just from this. So you're basically buying a free spare. I think it is very, very high value, and you should buy it if you are somebody who still needs arcane armors. These VIP selector coupons, what is this VIP coupon? So this VIP coupon can either help you do a lot more damage in bosses or give you more XP. You get to choose. I would recommend buying the 10 per week that the shop offers. So the VIP coupon looks like this. You double click it and you have two options. You either choose the VIP buff, which gives you 15% XP, or the VIP stats buff, which gives you 15 all stat, 15 attack, 15 ID, and 15 boss. So it can help a lot if you're trying to go for these tight boss clears. Now, let's say you don't need any symbols anymore, or you already bought out all the symbols. You already buy the VIPs, bought the droplets, you don't need any more. I would go for flames. Now, black flames and eternal flames are more valuable because you can't buy them in regular stores. At the end of the day, even if you can't buy the red flames, you can always buy them later with Mesos. But these E-Flames and the Black Flames, they're very valuable because you can only get them through events, basically. So I would prioritize these flames over the red flames. If you're very, very early into the game, they're not that valuable to you. Chaos Circ and Black Circ have very niche use. A Chaos Circ, you basically never want to buy this. What it does is it re-rolls your current inner ability. So right now I have Meso, Item Drop, and Abnormal, right? If I were to use the Chaos Circ, it would change the Meso to be some other value other than 20. It would change the item drop value to be something other than 13. And the abnormal value other than 8 within the same tier. So it just gets re-rolled, but I don't know what the value is going to be changed to. It'll be the same line, but a different value. Now, the Black Circ you can use because it gives you a before and after, like using a Bright Cube, where it'll re-roll the same lines. You still have the same line, but the value changes and you get to choose before or after. So if you're somebody who's trying to super min-max, this is valuable for you. But all in all, it's not that important. Special Medal of Honor is actually really useful. Buying these, you can get a total of 3 mil honor, I believe. Yeah, 3 mil honor from this, which is a lot, to be honest with you. It's a lot. So if you're somebody who still needs to work on your inability, I would buy all 300 of this. But this takes place much later in the game. It's a low priority for most new players. So we also have this Meso shop in the corner. I'm gonna remove myself here. We also have this Meso shop in the corner here. This Meso shop is literally never worth buying anything from. Do not ever buy these flames. Do not ever buy these black flames. This fairy heart, do not buy it. Now, I know it might seem like, oh, fairy heart, like buy it. It's perm heart. Don't buy it. Literally the next event from now, on June 12th in Dreamer, you get a fairy heart for free. Please save your 4 bill. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. Now, the rest are all cosmetics. Personally, I wouldn't waste my money buying these cosmetics. You could get the Android ear sensor clip. I bought it a few events ago, but that's just because I'm crazy into Fashion Story. But if this is worth it for you, I mean, I guess. But just know that it's very expensive, so I wouldn't bother buying it. Now, we have 2 more shops over here. We have the blue vending machine and the pink vending machine. This is what you use your blue maple candies on. So these vending machines are literally all cosmetics only. They don't change your progression at all. It's just all cosmetics, right? It's very important to know that these cosmetics are per character. So you can potentially get NX or damage skins on literally all of your characters on your account if you want to. I think one of the most valuable things to buy is this 19th anniversary damage skin selection box, because you can get unit basic damage skin on all of your characters with this. There's a chair selection box, mount selection box, android selection box. There's a lot of options here. There's different outfits. Let's actually go over what the outfits are. So in the patch notes, they showed what each item looks like. And so these are all of the chairs that are in the chair box, as you can see. I personally, I'll show you the chair that I got, and these are all the damage skins that you could get as well. And these are all the different outfits that you could get. Now, these outfits you can get on every single one of your characters. I actually bought this vacation set. I think it's super cute for free and X, especially this top over here. It's like super high value to me personally. These are all the different chairs that you can buy as well. That's like in that chair selection box. Now, this chair over here, it doesn't show it in the picture, but I'll show it to you in game. I think this chair, the Starlight chair, and this ID card chair are super cool. And I'll show you why. They also have the Legion chair. This Legion chair is very interesting because it shows your total amount of levels across your entire account, not just your Legion. So let's say you're at like 8.1k Legion. This chair will show something higher because it calculates all the characters on your account, and it shows your top 3 highest levels. These are all the different mounts. I like the flying fish mount just because of the Arcane River lore. I think this mount's really cute too. It just holds you. And these are the different androids. Personally, I think this android is the best one. This like puffy thing, because it doesn't look like a human. You have like a monster behind you. Like, I don't know. I just think that's cool. These are all the different damage skins you could get as well. This is the closest you can get to like an invisible damage skin in quotation marks, because it doesn't show your numbers. Basic unit you could get on all of your characters. That's very important to know. I've said it multiple times. You could get these damage skins on all of your characters. Blooming Forest is also really, really nice. Yeah, so those chairs that I mentioned before, I'm going to show you how they look like. So I'm going to buy the 19th anniversary chair selection box, right? And I'm going to buy the Star Glow chair, Hall of Maple Warriors chair. The really cool thing about the ID chair is it shows the date that your character was created. So for me, it says 2023 11/15. So that's 2023 November 15, which means it's literally your birthday. Like, it tells you your birthday. That's how you know what your birthday is on this game, which is pretty interesting. And let's say 10 years from now, you sit on this chair and somebody's like, oh my God, you're so OG. I know, I'm a little crazy. Now, this Starglow chair is also really cool because this shows you how much Star Force you have. You can see how strong somebody is by sitting on this chair. So each one of these big stars represents 100 Star Force. So for me, I'm at 409 Star Force, right? It shows 400 big stars, right? If I were to put on this ring, now I'm at 431, right? So it's going to have 3 little stars under, because the little stars count for 10 Star Force total. So if you see somebody with like 4 big stars and like a bunch of little stars, like, damn, like that's how you know that guy's pretty big. So if you like to flex, this is a good flex chair. Now, another flex chair is the Hall of Maple Warriors. This will show your total Legion levels on your world and your 3 highest level characters. So for me, it says 8745, right? Even though my Legion is 8190. So it totals all your characters put together. I think it's pretty cool. I like chairs that display your other characters. And in this pink vending machine, there's just other chairs that you could sit on as well, and other outfits that you can buy as well, other mounts, other damage skins. But I don't really like any of this stuff, so I'm not going to buy it. So hopefully this video helped you out with what to buy, how the coins work. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if you want to see me do more of these types of videos for upcoming events, please let me know as well. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much to my goats, Blazefire, Shooms, Uju, Shagad, Ravi Espa, Grim4K, Koga, Pabo, Piconir, Jesse, and Niles. I appreciate you guys so much.